Having limitation is not a bad thing. I think it's quite good because you're forced to think outside the box with regards to that. I'm Olly Fathers. I'm an artist based in Brixton, South London, and I work with wood veneers. I've been working with them for the last 5 years. For a long time I was making paintings, but I'd always had an interest in sort of geometric forms, how they work together. I grew up with my dad doing stuff around the house, the kind of smell of it. My granddad used to have little sort of marquetry boxes and things, which always had an interest of me just thinking, like, you know, how the hell do they make that?
So I remember seeing this when I was younger, and it's sort of the fact that the maker of this had highlighted that this was a particular wood. I think just things like this planted a seed into me, like, wow, this is I'm being told it's really special. And now, like when I was talking about the bog oak with you,
for me it's really exciting, and it's been really good to get to know a lot of the different suppliers of wood veneers and just a greater understanding of different species. And actually going and looking for them, it's like going on a treasure hunt, trying to find these different veneers. And this whole, I think I'm quite a nostalgic person. I can look back at a lot of my early life, and I used to collect things. I'm quite sentimental, and I really like the idea of just going and finding these things, and particularly when you find a story about a veneer. And this happens several times. You get more standard veneers that don't have as much going on, but the kind of having some like that, some of the more regular ones, it all helps just sort of develop itself in a way. Just the excitement of finding the different veneers and understanding just drives the whole ideas and practice. These things where if you walk into a room, just a subtle change or angle or shape can make you sort of feel like you need to sort of move around, look at it from different angles. It's this kind of use of forms and people's reaction to perspective, angles, of trying to create suggestions of movement, tension, balance. So it's been a constant kind of exploration with that. And then when I started using the veneers and just realising actually you can create these sort of bold differences, or actually contradictorily sometimes there's very subtle differences, by just using the angle of the wood grain or a very close wood. It just was really interesting, and actually as I started doing it, it really worked. And the thing about using the wood is that I'm still very much, although they're completely flat, and from a distance could look like a painting, the process in which they're made is very much constructed. I still feel like I'm actually building something. When making these, there's not much room for kind of change sort of halfway through, so it's all very much designed beforehand. After the sort of initial drawings and sketches, I will sort of tighten it up on the computer, so everything is all done to the millimetre, the angles are all figured out. That kind of mathematical process and the problem solving along the way, again, is something that I think I'm just sort of channeled into. That suits my personality, it suits my interests, so that works really well.